You just eat my snack. Because I need to take my pills. For mid-trial? Aye. Aye, that be true.
What if all of that was just a lie?
A lie?
Wait! We should believe Tenko's last words!
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about here? Girlfriend went to get coffee. So I should have food soon? Damn, lucky you. Look at this guy bragging about his girlfriend getting him a coffee. You lucky bish. Can I get some donuts too? No, wait. Are their donuts good? I don't think I've ever tried Starbucks donuts. Do they even have donuts? Give me a muffin or something. I like red velvet. Do they have donuts? I don't know. I don't really go to Starbucks or any coffee shop, to be honest. I used to go to Tim Hortons a lot. It's a Canadian chain, coffee and donuts. When I was out there, Canada. But nowadays, yeah. I just eat breakfast at home. Sometimes I get donuts, but never coffee. I just get the, if in the rare occasion I drink coffee at home, the instant coffee, the instant kind. Anyway. What are they talking about here? Are they talking about if it's suicide? I need to go back further.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
True.
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
I don't think that's true. Just because the location of the of the sickle, it's far away from Tenko. Tenko died in the middle of the room. The sickle is like in the corner. And it kind of looks like in the corner that has a hole in it. In the corner where the floor has a hole in it. I think they're gonna mention that later. When they debunk this this claim that she stabbed herself and threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Hey Angie, when did you brainwash Himiko?
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore. So she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in the killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Also, that's why I don't believe it. That's another reason why I don't believe Tenko killed herself. If she killed herself, she wouldn't hide it. If she hide it, means the other students will die if they guess wrong. I don't think Tenko wants to take us down with her.
Take us down?
She's not that kind of person. I know. I'm a degenerate male.
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial. So she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her. Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
Probably just wanted Himiko to die with her?
Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
What are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that.
I agree with Himiko. Also, Kokichi, I think he knows. He's just trying to manipulate the others. I think he knows Tenko didn't kill herself. He's just manipulating the others for whatever reason. I don't know. This guy is like Naegi. Naegi? Makoto Naegi. No, not Nagito. Damn, those two names are fucking confusing. This guy's like Nagito. It's a bitch.
But what are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. She told me.
Thank you for believing in me, degenerate male. It's my honor to be a degenerate male for you, my queen. Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
What if all of that was just a lie?
A lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking.
Uh-oh. Is the stream still on? Test, test, test. OBS is giving me red. A lot of red and dropped frames. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You open a website to check. Okay, internet is working. Okay, I think we're good. False alert.
That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree.
Alright. Yes, I can hear you. Alright. Roger that. So we're good. Let's continue, shall we?
No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down.
Very true. I believe that too. That just doesn't sound like Tenko. Period.
That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
A proper reason.
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance. She said, see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that, and if we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. And that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. Non-stop what? Debate?
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Everyone thinks Tenko committed suicide, but only because they're latching onto the easiest answer. To get it out of this, I need to make them think their suicide theory wouldn't work.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
What's Tenko's last moment? Tenko died in a crouched. Tenko died in a crunched position. A very crunchy position. The injury on the back of her neck was deep, but probably not enough to kill her immediately. Could be that the injury is in her back of her neck. Why would you stab yourself in the back of the neck if it was suicide? Also, that seems to be hard to do with a sickle, at least. If you had a knife, sure, maybe. But with a sickle? That's kind of hard to do.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
Oh, Monokuma, let's see. Monokuma file. Victim, Tenko, victim body is covered, blah blah blah. Victim was stabbed in the back of her neck, resulting in death.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would... explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle
Secretly brought the
and
sickle?
then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Yeah, where'd she put the sickle? I think that's the one we need to shoot. Use statement. She
So far,
she
suicide seems to be
secretly
the best
brought the
explanation.
sickle.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But it...
The loose floorboard right below Tenko, it was not loose before the seance. There was dried blood on the bottom part of the floorboard. This is also a confusing thing. The fact that there's dried and wet blood on the board.
If Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have. Have secretly brought the sickle.
Shit.
And then stabbed yourself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength,
I don't think it's this one.
she
The
threw
last
the
of his
sickle
strength. What
underneath the floor.
does that
All
even
the
mean?
pieces fit.
The last of her strength. She didn't die instantly, right? So, the last of her strength doesn't seem strong. I mean, wrong. She didn't die instantly.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Take
so
us
she
down.
hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have
Secretly brought the sickle.
and then stabbed yourself with it.
Wait, what?
Finally, with the last of her strength,
Did I miss?
she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down
With her.
Is that evidence, or are you letting your emotions get the best of you?
Oh no!
Oh no!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Oh no!
Damn,
So
I
far,
can't figure this
suicide
one
seems to be
out.
the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly
Secretly brought the sickle.
Did
and
I?
then stabbed yourself with it.
I missed again. Wait, wait. It could be the hole in the corner. Hold on.
Seems to be the
Because when I say hole in the corner, I think of the sickle under that hole.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle.
She could have hidden the sickle under her clothes. If Killer Girl says so, then I believe it. Aw, shit. We're dead.
Is this... We can't let it end here!
Can't let it end here.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Caged Child. Man, the Caged Child has a lot of shit to read. What the fuck? That... I think... most of it is just explaining, right? Explaining the ritual.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle.
I was...
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Plan was to take us
Down with her.
Come on, man.
Oh no!
So
Oh,
far,
no.
suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle.
Finally, with the last...
Of her strength.
The last of her strength.
So far, suicide...
Her plan was to take us down.
I don't know what to do here. I'm just gonna try until I get it right. Random.
Finally, with the
Last of her strength.
she threw the sickle
Yo,
under.
motherfucker, I hate this. I didn't see my mouse. It just disappeared.
Stabbed her!
Finally,
With the last of
her strength.
She would have been able to throw it away in time, no? That is, I suppose, unless her death was instant.
Oh no!
Her death was not instant. Yeah, it says here, not enough to kill her immediately.
Bar, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
It could be the stab. Could be the stab to the neck, the back of the neck. So I'll use Monokuma's file 3. Let's see.
Secretly brought the sickle, and then stabbed her!
Finally, with the last of her
Strength.
she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
So far, suicide seems the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us
down with her.
Oh man. There's gotta be a reasonable answer. Well, I don't see it. Do you see it? Oh fuck. I'm dead again. I'll get an
We
F.
can't let it end here.
I'm getting an F in this trial. Alright, let me
So
see
far,
the
suicide
bullets.
seems to be the best
Monokuma
explanation.
File 3, The
Her
Caged
plan was to
Child,
take us down with
Tenko's
her.
Last Moments, Loose
So
Floorboard,
she hid her true
Hole in the
intentions.
Corner.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle, and then stabbed herself with it!
Finally, with the last.
Last of her strength.
Damn it!
So far, suicide
Seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us
Down with her.
Damn it!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation. Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions. But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died.
She could have
Secretly brought
the sickle,
She could have hidden the sickle under her clothes. So one says that she can hide the sickle under her clothes. One says that she didn't die instantly, so she could have thrown the sickle away. And what's the third one? That she wants to take us down with her.
Oh no!
Maybe it's that one. We just need to
So
prove
far,
that
suicide seems to be the best
she
explanation.
doesn't want to take us down
Her
with her.
plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
How am I gonna prove that though?
Tenko's not that kind of person!
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died. She could have secretly brought the sickle.
And then stabbed herself with it!
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor.
Maybe I need to lie.
All the pieces fit.
Maybe I need to lie and say she did die instantly, so there's no way she would have thrown the sickle, you know? Little lie there.
So far, suicide seems to
Add
be
in
the
a
best
little
explanation.
spicy white lie.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Let me try that.
But if Tenko did commit suicide,
I'll do a lie bullet
Died
on
during the
Tenko's
seance.
last moments.
She could have brought the sickle, and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
Damn!
I'll reveal the truth.
I did a lie bullet. I don't even...
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor.
What's the lie? I didn't read the lie. The live version of that bullet. I think it's that she died instantly, because Tenko's last moment is that she stabbed herself, but she didn't die immediately. So the lie would have been stabbed herself and she died instantly. Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor.
Because she died instantly.
Uh-huh. Man, I should be a detective, man. Look at this. I'm thinking like Shuichi. Little liar. White lies only, though.
Instantly?
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
I think Maki knows that Shuichi is lying. I mean, Maki is an assassin. She would know, I guess. Maybe. She would know if the kill was instant or not.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki.
Come on, Maki. You realize what I'm doing here, huh? Know what I'm doing? Don't ruin my plans for me.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
There we go. Maki waifu, dude.
Tenko died instantly.
She's supporting my lie. Good shit.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki Roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
Excuse me?
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle.
Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Lie or die, waifu. True. You don't lie, she'll kill you. You'll die.
Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Dude, this game is unresponsive many times. I keep clicking, but nothing happens. I keep clicking for the next dialogue. Just
like
doesn't
I
respond.
thought, Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance? If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. Okay, let's all remember together what happened. I need some kind of clue that will help me solve this mystery. Time to remember. Non-stop debate. 5 bullets.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, While we were all singing the song,
Was it perfect though?
I heard something fall, I think.
Yes.
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there.
That's what I was thinking. The
I
sound.
mean, it was totally pitch black.
There was a sound of something
My job was to relight the
crashing
candles.
or some rope.
Moving along the walls was
Breaking.
seriously tough.
It was pitch black during the seance. That limits what could have happened. Just stay calm. Think. There must be some kind of clue.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed.
Oh, there it is. Sound during the seance. During the seance, there was a loud sound while it was completely dark.
The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something.
I agree.
Nice. Nailed it.
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
Bam. Dude, when I heard that sound the first time,
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor.
I got
hard.
worried. I got worried for Tenko. I thought maybe the statue fell on her or some shit. Fell through the cage and smashed her. I knew something was wrong.
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. What could have fallen down?
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Only thing I can think of is the statue. But the statue was right there in its place. What could have fallen down?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
Could be the sound of the floorboard, maybe?
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
A loud sound, like something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound had something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. What other thing happened in the dark? Oh. Holy shit, there's so many bullets here. Shit, what other thing? Crosspiece. Show question. What caused the sound that was heard during the seance? I'm gonna go with the crosspiece under the floor. Damn. And that has nothing to do with the sound during the seance. Nobody's gonna believe you anymore if you keep saying random things, you know. You don't get to say that.
I was wrong.
Everyone's staring at me. I screwed up. They think I'm a fraud. The murder? The murder? Where is it? The murder of Tenko? Tenko's last moments? Magic circle? Dried blood? Tenko, I guess? Tenko's last moments? Nope. What the hell happened? What's the other thing? The stone that was by Tenko's body during the seance. Tenko had been crouched over in the iron cage with her forehead on the stone. What caused the sound that was heard during the seance? I'm gonna go with the statue. It has to be the statue. What? Maybe the statue on top of the cage made that sound? It would be pretty loud if it dropped, but it was still on the cage after the seance. It's not like you to forget something that like that, Suichi.
Damn it!
Oh, damn.
We can't.
Cross piece, we tried cross piece. Sound during the seance? If I could remember more about the sound, I might be able to figure something out. Remember what? All we heard is the sound. It was pitch dark, so couldn't see shit, and we just heard the sound. It definitely wasn't something light that fell down. So, okay. Something fucking heavy fell down. It made a really loud noise. Bang! Loud bang. Well, what ifs, it doesn't matter what kind of sound it made. Could it be Bloody Kokichi? Oh, shit! Oh, yeah! Okay, that's something heavy. That's something heavy that could make a really loud sound. Holy shit, Bloody fucking Kokichi. Damn, dude, did he do it? Motherfucker, no way. He killed Tenko? Oh shit, I think you're right, dude. 100%. Huh? What? That has nothing to do with the sound during the seance? Damn it. That was a really good guess. Bloody Kokichi. Dried blood, maybe? No? So, I'm guessing the dried blood is Kokichi's blood. Maybe? After Tenko's body was found, the magic circle was trampled. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Magic circle got ruined. Damn, what the fuck, man?
Oh no!
The Rock? Okay, let's try The Rock. Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Nope. Okay, I'll try the cage then. The cage is heavy. We're running out of heavy things. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Aw, man. Aw, man. What is it then? Kibo? Kibo is fat. If he fell, he would have made a lot of noise. Did I try the loose floorboard?
This is it!
Oh my god, of course, the board, of course.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound.
That was pretty obvious, isn't it? Alright, I need to take a piss. Excuse me, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So it was the floorboard. Damn it. That was obvious.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that
sound.
That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
Could the floorboard have made such a loud sound, though?
And Tenko was on top of that floorboard. He must have taken a lot of strength to push Tenko upwards and move her to the side with the floorboard, you know? Maybe someone was down there, pushed really hard, and the board with Tenko was pushed upwards and then slammed down, fell down on the floor, making that bang.
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
That is true. There would have had to be a strong impact to make that sound. But what was it? What could it be? What could it possibly be? What could it possibly be? Or possibly be? Typo detected.
All right then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now. So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard. That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and balls are the best of friends?
What would have made a strong enough impact to knock the floorboard loose? If I think about everyone's testimony and combine it with the facts.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Alright, let's look at the bullets. Sound during the seance, magic circle created through, cross piece under the floor,
Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
sickle under the floor,
Make such a loud crashing
dried
sound.
blood.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
Could it be this one?
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then
Cross
stood
piece?
up with such might.
I'm gonna go with cross piece.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and balls are the best of friends?
What would have made a strong enough impact to knock the floorboard loose? If I think about everyone's testimony and combine it with the facts, well, you don't need impact to knock the floorboard loose. Not that particular floorboard, because under it there was no support. The supports were cut.
So what made the floorboard come
The
loose?
cross piece.
Judging from the sound,
So
there
just
must have been
putting weight on it
considerable
would
force.
move it.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
Tore off the
That
floorboard.
wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
The wooden statue.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
Stomp
A
through the
floorboard that
floorboard.
comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
Could be the stomp.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Stomp.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and balls are the best of friends?
Hey, Bella Akamatsu. Who's Akamatsu? That sounds familiar. Which one of these guys is Akamatsu? Rantaro?
So what made the floorboard come loose?
I'm gonna go with the cross piece under the
Judging
floor.
from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
Kaede, right? Oh, Kaede
That wouldn't make
Akamatsu.
such a loud crashing sound.
I remembered.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor.
Tenko, where do you
Then
see
stood up
Tenko?
with such might.
Tenko isn't with us,
But
sadly.
we already said there was no one under the
Feels
floor.
bad, man. There's no Tenko here. Not
Someone
anymore.
must have stomped
through the floorboard.
Ah, damn, good. Damn, he's good. And by he, I mean
Kokichi
me.
is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation... one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off.
Oh. So the sound was made by that piece that was cut. That piece of wood that was cut, it fell on the floor, and that's what we heard during the seance. Damn. Is that what happened? Let's see.
After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the crosspiece?
What did they stand to gain? That's the question. To solve this case, I'll need to think carefully about the crosspiece and floorboard. Hey, did we even... what the fuck? Let's go back to the main victim, shall we? Fucking Angie. We are on trial for Angie. We're here trying to solve Angie's mystery. I don't think we discovered who did it, who done it to Angie. Doesn't matter who killed Tenko. We're gonna be judged based on Angie's trial, isn't it? They just completely forgot about that. All right, let's solve Tenko first. Let's do the side quest first. Then we'll go back to the main quest. I can relate. To solve this case, I'll need to think carefully about the crosspiece and floorboard. Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard. I really like these illustrations they have in this game. They show you the layout of rooms or buildings or whatever. Cool graphics. Infographs, or whatever it's called. Infographics. And the crosspiece that had been cut was on the other end of the floorboard. The unsupported part was outside the cage, so it could have been stomped on. It was outside the cage? Oh shit. Okay. Two of my favorite characters are dead. Well, why are you yelling though? Chill. I mean, yeah, sure they died, I know, we're all shocked. Need to yell though. I understand though. Only one of the crosspieces was cut. The other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko. And the other was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting? Excuse me. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Think. Come on, think. Think! Hangman's Gambit. Wait, how do I play this? Oh. S. Wow, S is right. E. Damn, he's good. I'm guessing. Okay, I got the two first guessing. I need to get the third one using my brain and not my luck. C. Got 6 letters and 6 letters. C. Seesaw? Seesaw? Remember the seesaw? I like the seesaw. Damn, yeah. Damn, he's good. Seesaw. Seesaw what? Seesaw... Seesaw, seesaw? Is that what it's called? Oh shit. Seesaw... Seesaw what? What is it called? Toy? Seesaw machine? It's not machine. Seesaw... Seesaw, an E, effect, seesaw effect. Seesaw effect, there you go.
I see now.
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
Yeah? A seesaw?
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two crosspieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever.
Okay, but then what? How would you kill her using this? She was stabbed in the neck. How are you gonna stab her? And there's no hole in the cover. So what? They went under a cover and stabbed her?
A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
To get her close to the cage, right? Then you can stab her through the cage.
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that. Unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Huh? How?
But how could they do that at night? I mean, in the dark. Dude, it's Kibo. Has to be Kibo. He's the only robot. He could have some night vision. Could have a night vision gadget or some shit, so he can see in the dark.
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
The floorboard seesaw, the cage, and the blood on the white fabric. What conclusion can I draw from this? There's only one place the sickle could have been that is consistent with that evidence. Under the white fabric. Between the fabric and the cage. Where was the sickle when Tenko was killed? Next to the cage? Under the floorboard? The top of the cage? Between the victim and the floorboard? Top of the cage.
That's it! The sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down. The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage.
What? Is it inside the dog? Oh, it's under the oh, it's under the dog. How did it get under the dog? Wait a minute. Dog statue. Pretty heavy, no? And it wouldn't stand still on a fucking stick. That is the sickle. The reason we didn't see it, it was because of the fabric covering the cage.
Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place.
The wooden statue kept the blade in place. What the fuck? How would the statue not fall? Balancing the statue on the blade? You gotta be shitting me. Come on, man. How did it not fall?
It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble.
Sickle's handle was thick?
But the statue's weight kept it from falling over.
What? Oh, maybe it's like on one side, like one side was touching the cage while the other was resting on the sickle handle. Statue, I mean. Statue was like tilted. Like my hand here. The mouse is the sickle and my hand is the statue, so is it. Statue was resting like that. Partly on the sickle and part on the table, which is the cage. Savvy?
Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage.
Ouch.
She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
6-inch wasn't long enough? Feels bad, man. That's what she said. Feels bad, man.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch
6
position.
inch, not long enough. Feels fucking bad, man.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
That's what she said.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
So that means it had to be the blade was put there prior to the seance. There's no way they would have done that in the dark, right? No way. Unless they can see in the dark. But it was completely dark. No way anyone did that unless they have night vision. So either someone did it in the dark. Only someone I can think of is Kibo because he's a fucking robot. And maybe he can see in the dark. Or it was the sickle was placed before the ritual began. So the people who okay, damn, is it Kyo? Kyo was the one to put the white cover. So he could have put the white cover after putting the sickle, then covering the cage with the sickle.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Come loose.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide. Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
Just like you.
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
What? Himiko?
Yeah?
Yeah, indeed. What? Yeah? What?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
Huh? Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
Oh, because Himiko suggested the middle room? That's why? Is that what you're getting at, Kiyo?
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
No, but everyone knew. No, that doesn't hold up well. Everyone knew that we chose the middle room, so it could have been anyone. Oh wait, what did he say? However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kiyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time.
What the fuck is that? Shadow? A smiling shadow? Silhouette. A smiling silhouette. No details except for the smile.
Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That is way... like, this kill is way too ambitious. It doesn't make sense if you think about it. How did they know that Tenko was gonna be on that exact fucking floorboard to begin with, you know? No way. That's just... they got extremely lucky. How did they arrange... Dude, it's this fucking guy. I'll tell you, I'll prove it to you. It's this he's the only one that could have done that. He's the one who drew the circle for the ritual. So he knows exactly where to draw it for Himiko to be in the exact place that she needs to be to get killed. He drew the circle. He's our guy. He's the killer. 100%. No one else could have done it. He's the one who drew the circle. The whole plan depends on Tenko being on that exact fucking tiny piece of wood. And he knows how to draw the circle. And he knows how to do it. He put Tenko exactly where he wanted her. This motherfucking bitch. Kyo did it? Yeah, 100%. I'm convinced. 100%. He's trying to frame Himiko now.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
I wonder why, though. Angie was already dead. What do you get? What do you get by killing a second person? I guess they didn't know, maybe. Only one blackened at a time. Maybe that wasn't clear. So that's why he killed her, I guess. He placed the rock, told her to not Told her not to move or speak. Yep. Yep. It's him. This bitch, dude. Why?
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Why'd you kill Tenko, man?
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Kill Tenko?
The ritual requires sacrifice? Wasn't the ritual is for the person in the middle to get possessed by the dead and then they can speak to the dead? That's the whole point of the ritual. I don't think it was a sacrifice. Kyo is just a bitch. He wanted to graduate, I guess. Also, it could have been anyone. Maybe he didn't target Tenko. He was gonna kill whoever volunteered. It just happened to be Tenko. Tenko volunteered to be in the middle. Kill Tenko?
I killed Tenko?
Himiko? What's wrong, Himiko?
It's true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea. But does that mean that Himiko really killed Tenko? No, hell no. Something like that really happened? Something so cruel. Oh, intermission, damn. We're only now reaching intermission? How much more? Save. According to Kyo, I bet some pages are missing. Oh yeah, there were pages missing, wasn't there? But I mean, it doesn't make sense for the ritual. If it requires sacrifice, how are you gonna communicate with the dead? They can't possess a dead body and start talking to you. Or maybe they can, I don't know.
Well now.
Monokuma and Cubs Theater. Looks like we've reached the intermission segment, which means it's our time. It's time for our Guess the Victim quiz. A victim quiz? Not a culprit quiz? The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn out boring crap. Hey, what the fuck, man? I'm enjoying this game. Fuck you, bitch. This is the best part of the game, is the trial. Taking my time, okay? Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden? Wait, who's talking? Oh, Monotaro. Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden?
It's okay.
It's okay, I'm sure everyone is happy. How do you know? They could be skipping the entire conversation for all you know. I'm about to. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Me. Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up with all this nonsense all the time.
Absolutely right.
That's the right answer, Monodam. Why? He hasn't said anything.
Hey,
Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Because then everyone mourns you and you get tons of posthumous popularity.
Daddy!
Oh, Daddy! You don't need to reveal these kind of behind-the-scenes details.
All right.
Dying makes you more popular? Then we gotta die soon too. Don't worry. You'll die soon. I mean, you already lost 2 siblings. I have no reason to believe you're gonna survive this. You're not gonna survive Monodam's wrath.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
What?
Ah!
fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary!
Is all that remains of a once
Logic does not compute.
Did you hear something?
You're on the threshold of
No,
amazing adventure.
I didn't hear anything.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns. So round, so sweet, so delicious.
That doesn't sound scary at all!
All that remains of a
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Did you hear something?
on the threshold of amazing adventure.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Weirdos.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Donkey lips. Chill.
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
Damn. Giving up?
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
Yeah, everything is a pain.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko is the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
And the nerve on this dude.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko! Himiko not that kind of person! Gonta can tell by Himiko's face!
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
Himiko is a little slow. Alright. It's a little, tad bit savage.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Shut up, Plain Jane.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up. For the sake of everyone who died.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there?
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room. Someone else could have set that trap.
Your opinions are empty words.
Dot 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 dot. The culprit's plan were to make Himiko a suspect. They might have persuaded her to choose that room somehow. But how? And what would that tell us?
Performing the seance in that room.
They made her choose that room?
Was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there?
While Kukiji was investigating the neighboring room from where the seance was held, he had stepped through one of the floorboards. That room also had a part of a crosspiece cut off. A portion that supported the floorboard. Oh! That room also had a part of a crosspiece cut off? So maybe the trap was in all the rooms, not just the middle one.
Was trap only in that room?
And who did it?
Other
of course.
rooms, maybe trap.
Kyo. Yes. Ah. What the?
Yeah, even if Himiko...
Someone else could have set that trap.
I agree with Gonta. Gonta knows.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not? What if someone steered her into picking that room? Of the 3 empty rooms. Why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms, maybe trap.
Damn, there you go.
It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
It had to be Kyo, dude. Has to be.
What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell you.
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. Haha, what bad luck.
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
Oh.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
He's getting nervous. He's sweating now.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore. I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
Finally.
Do not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual. But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect for my soul, bro.
Your soul, bro?
The fuck is a soul bro?
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic. Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? That's it. That must be the reason. Oh shit. Wait, let me think. So all the rooms had missing floorboard, missing crosspiece for a floorboard. But no one stepped on them. Why? Why, indeed. Why did no one step on the floorboard until the culprit used it in the murder? Because it was in the middle? I don't know. That doesn't seem like it's related. Okay. Because of the magic circle? I don't know.
This is it!
Damn!
It's
Damn, I'm
because of
good.
the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. The magic circle is broken. Not only will a seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
Bruh, Kyo 110%. He did it. That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit... There's no doubt in my mind, they're the one who killed Tenko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive. Shuichi Saihara, Kaito Momota, Kirumi Tojo. Oh man, Kirumi. Forgot about her. Now I'm sad again. Ryoma Hoshi, Maki Harukawa, Angie Yonaga. Good riddance, she dead. Korekiyo Shinguji. This guy, that's our guy. Sumugi Shirogane. Rantaro Amami. Gonta Gokuhara. Oh shit, time. Kaidi Akamatsu. Himiko Yumeno. Kichi Oma. Tenko Chabashira. Kibo Miu Iroma. Where's my guy? Ah, gotcha, bitch.
It has to be you! Kyo, was it you?
Whatever are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo?
Why do you suspect me?
Did he also kill Angie? That's what I want to know. I know he killed Tenko.
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kyo?
Answer already! Did you do it?
What is so funny?
I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
Damn, you got me there. I don't know how.
I see. That is problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I thought he was gonna break there. Yeah, me too. I was waiting for him to fucking explode. And go crazy, just like, what's her name? Mikan. Remember Mikan, dude? She went crazy as fuck in her trial. Started screaming and shit. Why won't you forgive me? Remember that? Forgive me? How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
I still think he did it though. Just the fact that the trap could have worked in any room. He did it. Or at least he helped doing it. He set up the trap. Someone else jumped on the floorboard. He had an accomplice. The culprit stepped on the exact floorboard, even in the darkness. Maybe he memorized? He memorized where he needs to go. In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
That's it, the culprit didn't even have to see at all. They used... hearing, touch, smell, sixth sense. Touch? Because the circle was ruined. Touch.
That's it!
He was like touching the ground.
The culprit used touch. They didn't see, they felt.
Yeah, feel the salt. Use the salt circle. Yep. He was feeling the salty earth.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
The salty floor. But that said, not enough, unless he knew what symbols are on the ground. Because he drew the circle, he can recognize the symbols and know his way using that symbols to navigate his way to the center. where he wants to stomp the thing, the board.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
A cool location.
Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
What did Mew say? Were there any other markers within reach? I'm sure there was something, a landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been at the scene. I know it. Hangman's Gambit. Oh fuck, what is that? What's the question? The culprit used what as a marker to position themselves in the dark? The missing floorboard? Is it? What did they use as a landmark? G, not a G. M. Oh shit, it is an M. A. Match? Match? I don't know what they're going for here. Magic? What? Magic? Magic what? Magic... 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 Magic what? Magics... Wow. Magic ceiling? Magic... What is the word? Magic... Not ceiling. What the fuck? Magic... Sigh... Oh, what the fuck? I had time? Oh shit, HP. Magic something. Magic CI.
We can't let it in.
Magic. Oh, magic circle. Oh man, circle, right. Yeah. Man, that took me a while. Damn it. Magic circle, dumbass.
I see now. That's it. The magic circle. They used the magic circle. Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
Yep.
I see.
Just like I said.
So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
Busted. Bitch.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
Stop fighting, man. You're done for. What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes? The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
What, dude? Just walk straight, you'll reach it. What?
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
Damn, true.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
So what if it didn't reach? Bro, you were standing in the fucking corner. Walk forward, you'll reach it. I mean, assuming you're facing towards the middle. You're in a corner, you got two walls, you know? You're between two walls, just aim your body in a 45-degree angle. That will point you directly at the center. Assuming it's a square. We are in a square room with a circle perfectly in the center of that square room. Throwing the circle with salt, all but guaranteed it would be temporary. Yo, come on, man. Shit's not responsive sometimes. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Hey, may I have your attention?
Oh, I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had Miu add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
Oh damn, recording? Video recorder? CCTV?
What the? No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that purpose!
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Alright, so what is this function?
Oh no, he's taking pictures, snapshots. Wasn't that mentioned? I think that was mentioned before this trial, even before this case. I mean, Kibo had a function where you can take snapshots, or am I wrong?
It's an image recording function.
Yeah, image recording function, snapshots.
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try. Ready?
Whoa, from the mouth? Alright.
From your mouth?
Could be worse.
Also used magic like that before.
Could be worse. It could have come out to his ass, you know.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the Seance.
What did Himiko say? I've also used magic like that before. Yeah, sure.
Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay, got it.
I reluctantly took the paper from Kiba's mouth. So this is the magic circle used for the seance.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
I noticed different symbols. notice anything. What part of the magic circle is the most suspicious? Most suspicious. Is it this one? This one has a mark in it. This one does not. See what I mean? Oh fuck, well what the fuck? That was fast. Give me some time, man. I'm thinking. Was my new function helpful? Everyone started staring at me. I screwed up. They think I'm a fraud. I think it's this one. Look at this tiny triangle here. This one has a mark in it. This one doesn't. I think something is off about this area here. As far as I can tell, it looks the same as the drawing in the document. Since we're trying to find out how the culprit moved from the corner, maybe check there?
Damn it!
Okay, never mind. I guess that's just how the circle looks. So the corners! The corners! I see lines leading to the corners. Ah, so it has lines.
There!
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kyo's lie.
My lie?
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners, which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my thanks? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health.
Monitor your health with a snapshot function. Sure.
Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds.
What the fuck?
You're
okay.
Why?
I wasn't expecting that. I'll give her that.
Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality. Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so...
What? Is this true? Taking satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty. So you gotta have a healthy bowel movement. Ladies, wanna look naturally pretty. Like Mew over here.
See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan!
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares.
Yeah, what the fuck? We're in the middle of fucking trial.
Kyo,
Stop
you
talking
killed
about your
Tenko,
poop.
didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction.
Man, just give up.
Well, since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object. To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Unimportant?
Now I shall bear witness to your ability, Shuichi. Do entertain me. If you are going to claim I am the culprit, Then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
No. Bitch. Don't lock blades with me, bitch. I'ma beat your ass.
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle. So simply put, I am not the killer.
No, bitch, you put the cloth. We put the cage. You put the cloth, but you put the sickle before putting the cloth over it. He had a way of getting that murder weapon, I can prove it.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
I'll cut through your words!
Cut that bitch down.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo. That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth.
Where did he hide the sickle, though? In his jacket?
And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth. Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
Dude, it scared me. Shut up, bitch. What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen.
Oh, you motherfucker. You're gonna get away with it.
Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What?
What you talking about, Kyo?
What you talking about, Kyo?
You still don't understand?
What the fuck? That Mew sound was a little weird. Unusual.
What you talking about, Kyo? What you talking about, Kyo?
That doesn't sound like Mew at all.
What you talking about, Kyo?
The hell?
What you talking about, Kyo? What you talking about, Kyo?
Is she making a voice there?
I killed Tenko. That is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Man, what the fuck? It's crazy. That's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue.
For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue.
Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
It's Mr. T? Oh. I didn't know that. She's doing a voice. Oh, okay. What you talking about, Kyo? Mr. T. Is that the same guy that says, I pity the fool? Something something. Ah, pity the fool that killed Tenko. Because the blackened is this trial is the culprit who killed Angie. Oh man.
No issue.
So they're separate killers? That is wild. I mean, we don't know for sure that they're separate killers, right? He could have well killed both of them. But if he didn't, that's gonna be crazy. Like, if the two killers are different people, means Angie's killer is gonna get punished if we discover him. But then this motherfucker will survive and live with us, with the rest of the students. The original line is, "What you talking about, Willis?" I see. Damn you. What you talking about? What you talking about, Kyo?
No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Hey, how long is this trial gonna last? Damn it.
Of course I understand.
I mean, I'm enjoying.
work really hard to understand.
Stop interrupting me, Kibo. I'm enjoying it, but goddamn. It's already 1 a.m. here.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Whoa, Himiko, hold on a second. Don't rush things, okay? I don't want to die. I want to kill Kyo as much as you do right now, but I don't want to die. Of course, I understand. I work really hard to understand.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
I mean, he could have still killed both just to confuse the students.
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
He killed both to make them think there's two separate killers, so then they vote for someone other than him, and he wins. They all die.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that! Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
The culprit's one of you! Wowee! This argument is getting intense!
At times like this,
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
What?
Yippee! I've been waiting for this!
Why were you waiting for it?
Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Split opinion. Oh shit, my jam. It's time for a team battle. Okay, I need to piss. I'll be right back. Oh shit. Hey, wait.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
All right, fine. I'll go piss. Fine, that's fine. I'll be right back.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
Alright, I'm back. Oh damn, Kyo is on my team. What the heck? My team is a bunch of bitches, except for Kibo. I like Kibo. Kyo's confession was shocking, but we can't be certain he's the blackened. Okay, so we are Team Logic. The other team is Team Emotion. They're just... Like Himiko, she's pissed at Kyo. Like, fuck this, Kyo did it. I don't care. Kyo killed them both. Himiko's being too emotional now. That can't do. That's very dangerous to do right now. Gotta think logically, man. Come on, man. We need to match up our ideas and persuade them all at once.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie! He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Damn, Maki?
We solved the mystery of
Maki
Tenko's
too?
death.
I thought
Can't we
Maki would
just
be
vote
on my
now?
team. Come on, man. Why is Maki on the other side?
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Kibo, we don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
The katana was
Oh,
found
shit.
in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
The culprit forced their way into the Angie's lab and killed her. When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to work together. Oh shit, I failed? Because I missed one. I fucked up one time.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Kibo, we don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was
I
planning
like
to use the new rule
how
to
these
protect himself all
bullets
along.
are not really bullets. They look
Not
like rockets.
possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the
Fucking
mystery of Tenko's death.
launching
Can't we just
rockets
vote
at
now?
them.
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
You can see the flame on the side. Oh, what the fuck?
This is our answer!
Full counter. Full counter?
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Dried blood? Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. Oh fuck, what is it? Excuse me. I can only think of the dried blood. What's the deal with the dried blood? Hey, what if on that floor, the fourth floor, was it? If you get under the floor, you can have access to any room, including Angie's room. I'm gonna go with the dried blood. What? Was there something strange about that? Yeah, it was. Whose blood was the dried blood? It was on the other side of the plank. I saw something under the floorboards that bothered me when we investigated.
Oh no!
So it's something under the floorboard. What is it? Oh, dried blood, this one?
This is it! The blood stain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Well, that's weird. Why was that blood stain the only dry one?
The blood stain under the floorboard was dry because it happened before the seance. It was there before Tenko was killed. It was from the investigation. The air was dry. The blood was spilled before the seance when Tenko was killed. It dried faster because the stain was smaller. But that blood stain was rather far from Tenko's body, wasn't it?
I was wrong!
What? What did I choose? It was there before Tenko was killed? It happened before the seance?
That's it!
The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance?
That should make it clear whose blood it was. Tenko, Angie, Korikyo. Angie?
That's it!
How is it Angie though?
That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
So what, Angie was killed down there?
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Oh! Hold on. Didn't Angie have suffer a severe blow to the head? That explains the dry blood on her on the plank. I mean, didn't she have forehead injury? Considering the laceration, the injury on the victim's forehead was not bleeding as much as it should. Because it happened way before. That's from the plank. That's why there's dried blood on the floorboard and on the floor in that empty room. Victim killed by a fatal stab wound to the torso. Additionally, she has lacerations on her forehead. Alright, okay. Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab. But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Did Angie have business in rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
Angie left her lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true, or...
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead!
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle! To keep herself awake at night, she would drip hot wax on her body.
That sounds like something only you would do, Mew.
What did Kokichi see? Something Angie did. There has to be a clue there.
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead!
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle! To keep herself awake at night,
Necronomicon?
she would drip hot wax on her body.
That sounds like something only you would do, Mew.
What did Kokichi see? Something Angie did. There has to be a clue there.
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead!
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle! To keep herself awake at night,
She wanted a candle.
she would drip hot wax on her body.
That sounds like something only you would do, Mew.
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed.
The 4 wax effigies. Oh, candles. She went to get candles. Wax. To make the wax effigies. Effigies.
Killed in the empty room instead!
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it!
She wanted a candle.
What the hell? I didn't expect a virgin like you to have that kind of hobby. No, not that. What was Angie trying to do right before her death? I'm just saying it might help a lot to remember that detail, right? What was Angie's doing prior to her death? What the fuck should I know? What was she doing?
I was wrong!
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead!
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room?
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead!
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle! To keep herself awake at night, she would drip hot wax on her body.
That sounds like something only you would do, Mew.
The art research
Something
lab
Angie did. What did she
is
do?
not where Angie was killed.
Get the sword?
She was killed in the empty room instead!
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room?
It was stabbed into the hung Kaede effigy. Because the katana is so old, the handle's gonna leave rubs. Obviously, there was blood on the tip. It was taken from the ultimate anthropologist's lab. So only the sheath was left in the display case. Anyone could have entered the lab. Did she take the sword? Did Angie take the sword with her? I don't know, man.
There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
Lab is not where Angie. She was killed in the
Empty room instead.
dead.
Okay, I'll tell you. Angie was killed in the empty room. But I could be lying, so who knows? Are you lying, man?
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
I agree.
Oh, she wanted the Necronomicon. Not the candles.
That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Wait, what? Candle?
Yeah, for kinky wax play!
No. Angie was gonna use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead,
After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
Ah, okay.
And that's when the culprit attacked her!
That's why there was dried blood under floor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance. If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's blood stain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be Atua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
It's neither. I just picked one.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab? It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room. She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that. The Monokuma file? What? Bloody duct tape. What is the proof Angie was still alive after being attacked? I don't know, the locked door? Red blood?
This is it! The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from the katana.
Damn, he's good.
But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow. Ha! It's all clear now.
Monokuma file? No. Dude, is this delayed? I feel like the stream is delayed as shit. No, I tried Monokuma file, it's not it. It's, fuck, I already forgot. What did I choose? I think it's the trauma. The blood wound trauma. Forgot what it's called. Forehead injury.
Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab.
Attacked in the empty room, then carried to her lab.
And it was there that the culprit finished her off!
Damn! Thank you for the follow, Joseph Plays.
All clear. This is all clear. What are you all talking about? All clear. What is all clear?
Oh shit, is he finally breaking? He reached his boiling point?
What are you? All clear?
So he knocked out Angie and carried her to the lab and killed her. Is that it? But what about the door and how they locked the door? Oh, we already figured out how the door was locked from the outside. Yeah. Who's your favorite character? I got many. All of them are grills. It's hard to choose a favorite, but here's the list. Kaede. What's her name? The maid. Maki. And Mew. And Tenko a little bit.
What are you all... You what? What are... I will not fear. I will not back down.
I knew it!
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself.
I knew it. Didn't I say I think this guy's a girl? I fucking knew it. The eyes, man. The eyes don't lie. Damn. Kyo's a girl? Or a very pretty boy, I guess. Sweet Kurikyo, calm yourself. What the fuck is this? Oh, split screen.
Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
What?
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
What? Oh, is that his sister? Remember when he used to talk about his sister? Maybe he's like I don't know, like split personality or something? He's impersonating his sister? Or he is his sister? I don't know.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
Whoa, he's talking to himself. He's 2 in 1.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all. It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog! Nothing is clear at all!
Kirumi, yep, that's the name, Kirumi. Top tier. Top tier waifu. Dude, no one's gonna comment on, you know, on his looks?
Angie was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab? Impossible! Impossible!
Impossible!
That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
Damn it. His change, his demeanor means I must be onto something. All I have to do is counter what he says.
Angie was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab? Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body, and not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains. Even if you wiped them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
The culprit carried Angie in a way that wouldn't leave any blood behind. Okay? I'm sure there's a clue at the scene that proves it. I need to confront Kyo with that evidence. I can't be thrown off by his pleas.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell?
What does the duct tape say? Bloody piece of duct tape stuck to her hair. The blood on it had already dried. Yep, it's a duct tape. They taped her wound. The blood that was flowing from the back of Angie's neck created a pool.
The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains.
Wait, what? Oh, my bad.
Damn it! You say the culprit carried
got
Angie's
this.
body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains. Even if you wiped them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
I'll cut through your words! There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt, and ended up under her body.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
Oh shit. What? Who? What? Is it Kyo? I mean, he's panicking and shit, but is it him? How do we know for sure? Who killed Angie? Oh yeah, it's him, cause he set the traps. Cause the floorboard. Remember, the floorboard had dried blood. Had dried blood. I think that's the damning evidence. It's Kyo? Don't tell me. I wasn't asking. Don't tell me. I don't want spoilers, but it's okay. I think it's this guy too.
It has to be you!
It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
Yeah. It's okay, Joseph. No worries, all good.
What the fuck? So it's true!
Well, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
You killed both of them.
So he killed both of them. I'm guessing he he killed both of them to try to confuse the students, so they choose a different one, a different killer, and then they lose and die, and he wins.
Why did you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why you killed them both?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident? Which one is that?
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
The murder that was an accident. Oh shit, which one is an accident? How do you tell? Angie? Tenko? No, the way Tenko was killed required meticulous. Oh shit. So it was Angie? Shuichi, please tell me. I want to know everything I can.
Oh no!
Everyone's staring at me. I screwed up. They think I'm a fraud.
That's it! Angie's murder was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
What? Tenko was an accident?
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in. So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Then he should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
He only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you killed two of our friends?
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekio.
Korekio.
Yes.
What's wrong with this dude? It's creeping me out.
You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter.
So that's his sister. He's role-playing as his sister.
You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
Finally, thank you. Someone mentioned his looks, his lipstick.
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter.
Man, give up. You're
I
done. You're done.
never
You're done. You're
acknowledged
done.
Allegations. Not a single one of them. For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses.
Well,
said. Good job, Korekio. Yes, thanks.
Creeps me the fuck out!
No evidence? There's no evidence that he killed Angie?
You're wrong. There is evidence.
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize. 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 Come on. Apologize. 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 Apologize.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
Why is he saluting? I have no idea what's happening with Kyo. But I know what weapon he used on Angie. I have to prove it to him. What the f-
I have nothing to admit.
Oh, what is this?
You are simply wrong.
I hate this mini game.
So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yeah, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess.
Oh my god.
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yeah, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess.
Wow. I got my ass kicked. Holy shit. That was so bad. Let's try this again.
We can't let it.
Okay, I got this.
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit.
What the fuck?
You are simply wrong. Yeah.
Huh?
I'm not the culprit.
Dude, what is that? I'm pressing, I swear. I'm pressing the shit.
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong.
Oh my god.
Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us? I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 Apologize.
Shut up, stop talking, you bitch.
The culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth.
I hate this game.
Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 Apologize.
What the fuck? Holy shit. they're blocking the things. Some of these circles, you can't see the animation to time your fucking keys to press it at the right timing. What the fuck, man?
Is this... We can't let it
That's
in here!
Fucked up. Am I gonna start over? Oh my god.
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong.
Yeah.
I'm pressing, dude. What the?
So I have nothing to confess.
This game's fucking.
I
I
have
pressed
nothing
it.
to admit.
Fuck off.
You are simply wrong.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm not the culprit.
So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong.
Huh?
Yes.
Why must you force your delusions on us?
Your logic.
That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us?
Your logic.
That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us?
Oh my god, my
I
HP.
told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth.
Bruh.
Such a sorry lot.
Apologize.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize.
Apologize.
Oh.
You have no proof
thank
that Korekio
God.
is the killer.
Fuck. Board? Removed floorboard.
It ends here!
Holy shit. Damn! What the fuck? Do you see that?
Kyo hit Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
You see naked Kyo? Kyo? The last boss? Yeah, no shit, dude. That was fucking crazy. Especially the hidden ones without an animation. How am I supposed to know when to press? Come on, man. Holy shit, I'm glad that nightmare was over. And to have to listen to that bitch Kyo apologize, apologize all the time. Fuck you, stupid bitch. Can't wait to see your execution. Kyo hit Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was the murder weapon?
There was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard.
Angie's blood?
Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board.
Damn, he struck her with the board?
But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the bloodstain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
If that's true, he's dumb to just leave the blood like that. He didn't wipe the blood, dude. Knowing that he planned to kill someone in that room. Come on, man. Why would you not wipe the blood off the board? What a dumbass.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
The floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have spattered beneath it. What?
But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the blood stain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Wait, what? I don't understand this.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Blood stain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have spattered beneath it. Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, boss.
Kyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used. How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick,
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
if the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick,
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
Finally, Holy shit, nice scream. Nice performance there.
I believe that while Kyo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And he cold-cocked her with the floorboard.
all you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
So it's true. This is the truth.
Okay, can we kill this guy already?
Looks like we're almost at the end. All right, Shuichi. I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
Hell yeah, climax time.
Shuichi, please, put an end to this. For Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
You got it, Himiko. I got your
I
back.
understand.
Got your back, Jack.
I'll go over everything one more time.
One more time.
Kyo, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
Confess. Who was the culprit with the saw? With the saw in the empty room? That's easy. What do you mean, who? What weapon knocked Angie unconscious? The removed floorboard. Okay. What was compressing the injury on Angie's head? The tape. We have tape here? No tape. What weapon killed Angie? The sword. We didn't have a sword. Whose effigy was stabbed with the katana? Kaede. The handle of the spinning katana hit the sliding lock. Man, this is a crazy fucking case. Remove the gold leaf katana. When Angie's body was found, who unlocked the door? Kichi. What object did Tenko rest her forehead on during the seance? Small stone. What weapon did the culprit set up on the iron cage? What the fuck? My keys are not responsive. Is it my keyboard or this stupid game? Works fine here. I'm typing on my web browser. Look, it's fine. Stupid game. What's this? Who besides Kokichi was responsible for extinguishing the candles? I don't know who. I don't remember. How was the culprit able to move around in the darkness during the seance? Using the salt. Remove the gold leaf katana. Where do I get? Where does this go? What weapon called Angie? Killed Angie? This one? Oh. Okay. Stuck duct tape. Path made with salt. I'm gonna ace this shit. First try, no mistakes. Who besides Cookie? Okay, not this one. How was the culprit able to move around in the darkness? The path made with salt. Sickle placed to kill. What weapon did the culprit set up on the iron cage? The sickle. Alright, footsteps contaminating the scene. When the culprit approached the cage... Oh! How did the magic circle get erased? Footsteps. When the culprit approached the cage... Stomp hard on the floorboard. Almost done, boys. Almost there. Who besides Kokichi was responsible for extinguishing the candles? Shuichi, I guess. Two more. When Angie's body was found, who unlocked the door? Kokichi. Two more, again. Whose effigy was stabbed with the katana? Kaede. And finally, who was the culprit with the saw in the empty room? Cut crosspiece under the floor.
This is the truth of the case! Let's look back at the first murder. It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room. To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms. However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened. Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting crosspieces. Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan. But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit. The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head. The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick. Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. Locked the front door from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their own lab. They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her.
Why the back of the neck? Both Angie and Tenko, the back of the neck. I wonder if there's a specific reason for that.
Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery. First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this. To overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere, and the other was the key to locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance. And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope.
This is the crazy
After
part.
enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door. Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times.
Okay, yeah, true. Okay. He had the opportunity to attempt many times.
Once
He had time to
complete,
practice.
The door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside. Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body. But the culprit wasn't finished. they wanted one more murder. To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance. Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko. A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard. Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko. While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle. Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Caged Child song. When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium, but our culprit had another plan: to commit a murder in the darkness. Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko. It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide.
Salt.
They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard. The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it. After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner. Finished the ritual and had us light the candles. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance. And discovered Tenko's body. And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room. Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark. However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle. Korekio Shinguchi, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders.
Alright. We got him. Double murdering ass
That's where my
bitch.
detective work leads us. It all fits.
Alright, bring me his head. Execute this motherfucker. I'm done with this guy. And I need to sleep also.
Sweet Korekio, there are times when it's necessary to admit defeat. Admit?
Wow, listen to the music. This Korekio's theme?
Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately, yes.
Finally.
Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
What?
100 friends?
It was my dream to make 100 friends.
What kind of stupid, shitty dream is that? Make 100 friends.
Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
What are you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
Look at Mew. What's wrong with Mew?
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already!
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hell yeah, I'm with Mew. Let's go.
Roger that! One voting time!
Thank you, Mew.
The heart racing excitement as...
Alright, execution time. Finally. Kill that bitch. Took away Tenko. He took Tenko away from us. He deserved the worst fucking punishment. Why are these idiots not saying anything? Oh shit, which Monokub is gonna die next? I think Monotaro, the red one's gonna die next.
The heart-racing excitement!
As the blackened and the spotless finally face off!
It's voting time!
Voting time! Korekio. Oh yeah, you can vote for others, right? But it doesn't matter because your vote is what do you call it? Like you're only one vote against like 10. I'll vote for Maki. Nah, I'm just kidding. I only vote for Maki.
It seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
I only vote for Maki as a top tier waifu. Now then, it seems the voting has finished. See the results. To degenerate death. Ding dong, ding dong.
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Damn, look at those coins. Give me. All rise. Wow, lots of A's. Couple of B's. Damn, I'm better than expected. I'm a pro. Wow, seriously, you're correct again.
Absolutely right!
Amazing. This is the third correct verdict in a row.
All right!
If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round. How is this gonna last that long?
For now.
It's finally over.
No.
No, not yet. I haven't heard his answer yet. Kyo, why? Why did you kill Angie and Tenko?
Right!
Yeah, he no need to kill them both, no matter what motive he have.
Oh?
Motive? Did your motives have something to do with the transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how did that trigger a murder?
Hey!
Don't tell me, were you actually scared of the resurrection ritual, Kaito?
Shut up!
Shut up, I never said I was scared. The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Because we're friends, I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that.
What?
So it has nothing to do with the motive?
Yeah?
Then why?
Yes.
For the one that I love.
There is someone that I love.
Oh boy, here we go. From the bottom of my heart, someone so dear, someone I long for. His sister.
I love her with all my heart. And she loves me with all her heart.
What the fuck?
Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by fate. None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love.
Nice cheeks, Kyo's sister. He's a degenerate though.
No matter what anyone says.
What?
Bragging about your perfect love life? Fuck you. Some of us aren't that lucky. So to see this lover of yours, you had to escape.
Don't tell me.
That's why you killed Angie and Tenko, but why did you need to kill both? If you asked if I did it to escape this place, my answer would be no.
Wonderful.
Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside. Inside.
Wait!
Don't look at me. I'm not his lover.
Yeah.
Calm down. No one would want a disgusting shit-stuffed bait. What shit-stuffed bitch like you anyway.
Kersploosh!
Oh, what? What the what?
Hey!
Kyo, who is it? Who's this person you love? Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy.
You see.
I mean inside me.
Sister.
Yes, the one I love lives inside me. My dearest sister.
Huh?
Sister.
Wait!
Don't look at me. I'm not his sister. Shut up, Mew.
Right?
Well, duh, if you were his sister, he would have killed himself already.
Wait.
Your sister, but didn't you say she was your lover?
Whatever is the matter?
Here, it's not that difficult. My sister is my lover.
I loved her so deeply. And she loved me so deeply. The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us. They called it forbidden love, but none could stop the love we shared.
Corey Kyo Lannister.
Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth.
The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
Bro. Weird.
For my beloved sister.
That still doesn't explain why you would kill. That doesn't explain why you killed.
Always messing around.
You had to escape from here, right?
No.
No, I had to kill for her.
Huh?
What?
Sister.
Sister was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed so lonely.
However...
Even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find her some friends. Friends for my dear deceased sister.
Huh?
Deceased?
Do you understand?
My sister is now a ghost, so her friends should be ghosts too, right?
For my beloved sister!
For sister's sake, I've killed many to send her 100 friends. What the... fucking weirdo. They were all wonderful people, worthy of being sister's friends.
Huh?
What?
Incomprehensible.
This is too impossible to understand. Too impossible.
I can't deny it.
Sister.
Sister is very happy.
Yes.
Yes, Korikyo, I am very happy. Thanks to you, I'm not lonely.
What?
Could it be that the lipstick version of Kyo is...
I am Korekio's older sister.
Thank you for looking after my brother. What?
What?
What the hell?
Yes.
After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad. But sister came to save me.
I am pleased.
She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me. Sure.
Sister.
Hehehe. Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely.
Korekio.
That's wonderful, Korekio. Your love made the impossible possible.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? Is this really a spirit?
I told you.
He's just delusional. What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love.
Ew.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick.
Well, you know.
You said you killed a lot already, right? So it wasn't just the two you killed here?
What was that?
What? He seems like he was already crazy before he got here.
Because?
You didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just wanted to slaughter a bunch, huh?
Unacceptable.
Do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sister's friends.
Huh?
Only girls? I see, so when we were deciding on who should be the medium. Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Ah. Suggested a girl. You said it would work best with a girl. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here.
Wonderful.
And besides Maki and Mew, they were all worthy. Besides Maki and Mew? Dude, how could you put Maki and Mew in the same category? Well, I guess Maki is, she's an assassin, so she killed a bunch of people. That's how. That's how you put them both together, Maki and Mew. And Mew is Mew. All worthy of being sister's friends. All worthy?
Why you?
Hey, how come I'm not included? I mean, not like I care. Then the second victim could have been me? Tenko died in place of me? Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in. No, I'll do it.
Excellent.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for sister.
Wonderful.
She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko.
Huh?
Huh? Infiltrate? Really?
But
But how did you? It was obvious to me. I have studied many people. Yes, she
Can
stood
this
up.
be?
She stood up against the darkness of the school all by herself. All for her beloved friend.
Beautiful.
I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was a perfect friend for sister. I can't understand why you didn't kill her. You didn't like her, Himiko.
Well,
Though I was planning on having you become sister's friend too, eventually.
No way!
What? You do all that for? Oh, you did all that just to kill? For you to go that far, that's pretty impressive.
Well, you know.
You were interested in the caged child, just so you could use it to kill someone, right?
let's see.
It interested me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that.
For my beloved sister.
I wanted to kill for a sister. I cannot deny that overpowering feeling. Sister.
Are you okay?
Kaito, are you okay? You look kind of pale. Don't worry about it. Let's focus on Kyo right now. Allow me to explain though, I did not plan to kill both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place.
However,
But Angie walked in on me preparing, and I ended up killing her in a different way. So I figured I may as well kill someone else too. After all, it would be a shame to just waste the seance trick I prepared.
What is that?
You're talking like you killed her just because you could. No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend to sister.
Correcchio.
Rekio, you're such a thoughtful little brother. But it was bad to get greedy.
Oh dear.
You're right, because of that, now I can't send 100 friends to sister. Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Kuriko's crime. I do not understand. This is all too impossible for me to understand.
I can't deny it.
Why?
That's right, killing 2 friends for your dead sister?
But how?
That's wrong. That's so wrong. Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned after sister's death.
Do not worry.
Dude, when is the execution? I'm waiting. I'm losing my patience here. Execute this mofo. Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right.
That's right. Even though I'm a ghost now, I'm always by Kurikyo's side.
Sister.
Thank you, sister. I love you. Cut it out already.
What was that?
I don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing making sense. It's not fair. Why did Angie and Tenko have to die for something so unfair?
Well...
Because death is unfair. Yeah. What? Yeah.
And another thing.
All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they're reporting about death? Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
Maybe.
Well, if you look at it like that, the whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game. Man, if people were watching this, they would get a kick out of it. People who are watching this.
Shut up!
Knock off the bullshit. Only sick fucks would enjoy watching this.
You got me.
Hell yeah, if I wasn't in this killing game, I would have so much fun watching.
So then,
the nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery. But my role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends.
Sister.
I think I shall go and see her now. My beloved sister. Sister. I was unable to send her 100 friends, but at least I can see her again now.
Correcchio.
Kurekio. It's alright, sweet Kurekio. Come to me.
Oh.
Looks like you're already prepared. Now then, let's get started. Thank you, Monokuma.
It's punishment time!
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time.
Huh?
Punishment time.
Sister.
My beloved sister, at long last, I'll finally get to see you again.
That's right.
Yes, from now on, no one will try to stop us. We can be together without having to hide our love from others.
What?
Wait, I can't accept this.
Therefore.
Yeah. Like I said, there's no such thing as a death that can be accepted.
From an anthropological point of view.
Why do you think so many different cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease?
Yes.
The living must find a reason, however forced, to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What was that?
What? That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live in a how will you live a life that faces death?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
I've prepared a special punishment for the ultimate anthropologist, Kurikyo Shinguji.
I shall observe.
I will watch over you all as a ghost. As your friend, I will watch over you.
That's right.
It won't be just me and Kurikyo. All those who died will be watching. The nerve on this guy to call us friends. I'll be watching to see how you face the death of your friends.
Humanity is beautiful.
I'll be watching forever and ever.
It's punishment time!
Thrills, chills, kills, baby. Let's go. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time. Here we go. Oh goody, oh goody, oh goody. It's killing time. Wait, was the screen always blue? I thought it was red. Oh damn. I see 2 Mono Cubs. What? Boiled alive? Uh-oh, Monodam. What? Wait, what's happening? The fuck was that? Salt? He sprinkled salt on them? Man, what the fuck? Boiled alive? That's it? I say he got off easy. I thought he was gonna get chopped up by the samurai sword while he was spinning. Like he would just hold your hand out with the sword and let it do its thing. Boiled alive. Also, what's up with Monodam? He just ran into the fucking thing instead of pushing one of these idiots. Things are different. Yeah, you know, his death is weak. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here. That was intense, and there is a lot to unpack there. Was there? Let me watch this again. Let's watch this again. Boiling alive looked awful. Would you say it was worse than the previous executions? I guess boiling alive would be fucking painful as fuck. Yeah. It's like burning alive, basically. Hey, what's up, weirdo? You came in at the last at the end of our show. Let me just take a look at the execution again. Eternal Love, is that the one? Where's the executions? Yeah, we're talking about Kyo. We just finished his trial. We just saw the execution. Where's the executions? Which private scenes between you and your classmates? What? Intimacy event? What is this? Himiko Yumino bond level? What is this? Oh. Tenko Chabashira. Okay, I want to watch these, but later. Is that like... What is that? A Man's Passion, Space Edition. Secret. Secret? Oh shit. Are these the Love Hotel? Love Hotel, events, or what? Intimacy event. Watch private scenes between you and your classmates. I'll watch these later. Where the fuck is the executions? Whoa. Oh yeah, I remember this. Damn, look at that blue hair. What's her name? Sumugi. Damn. Sumugi looks a lot better without glasses and without clothes. Friendship things? Oh. Is it this one? Where's the execution? Maybe we can't. Can we see the executions here? We can, right? I remember we can. Movie. Ah, punishment. Okay, I found it. Punishments. Let's look for punishments. Aha, there we go. Punishment, punishment, punishment. Let's watch this again. Ugh. Chop him up. Would have been cool if his head exploded there at the end, when he was bleeding from his eyes. If his head exploded. Monokuma comes in with assault, and also his Monokuma and his sister start throwing salt at his spirit, melting him. Damn, Monokuma stole his bitch. Monokuma's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Alright. That was Kurikyo's execution. I don't know if it's worse than the other two though. Kirumi and Kaede. Is it worse being boiled alive? That's pretty hardcore actually. Boiled alive. Okay, Kaede. I'll watch Kaede and then we're done. Kaede is also brutal. She's being hung, hanged, and then smashed with the piano. He got killed twice. Boiled to death and then melted with the salt. Man, can you believe they killed Kaede first thing? Come on, man. Best waifu, they fucking killed her right away. It's fucked up. Yeah, look at that. They're playing with her like a doll. Like a puppet on a string. God damn these mono cubs. Just like they're dead. No, dude, this also is a brutal. This is a brutal execution. All that time, she was suffocating. She was being strangled to death. While they keep pulling on the rope, playing with her. That's brutal too. I don't know. I was never hanged, nor was I boiled alive. I can't tell which is worse. Or Kirumi. Oh shit, I just noticed the rope is actually spikes. There's thorns on it. Ouch. It's like it's not even a rope, it's like plant. Thorny plant. I would have died when they dragged me. When they dragged you from the neck, you mean? Oh shit. By the neck, I mean. Dragging you by the neck. Oh yeah, the fake ceiling, that's fucked up. I mean the fake exit. What the fuck? Some shitty picture, like some kid drew that. Sky with the sun on it. Push that bitch. Oh, glasses! Where's my glasses? Oh man, these poor... Kinda felt bad for that monocub, whatever his name was. Was looking for his glasses. Alright, cool. Monosuke, there you go. Manasuke. Alright. GG's. I'm gonna go back to bed. Time to sleep. Thanks for joining, everyone. Enjoy your days or nights. And just have a good one. Take it easy. I'll see you next time. Alright. I'm out of here. Time to crash. GG's, GG's. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.